welcome to our first episode of
Dr. Glam's podcast.
So here in our podcast, we're going to talk about relationship because we're together for 169 months. I think we can talk about relationship already.
Yeah, that's equivalent to 14 years and 1 month. Actually, the day that we're shooting this is actually our monthsary. Happy monthsary, my love.
Happy monthsary. Okay, so today we're going to talk about relationship boundaries. So does our relationship has a boundary? Did we start with a boundary in our relationship?
Kinda.
Like what?
Like the first thing that you told me is we shouldn't keep in touch with exes. That is the first boundary you set for me.
So that's not boundaries, it's boundary. It was only one thing we talk about. So I think it's really important that at start of the relationship we can talk about boundaries. I think it's very, very important thing. But when we start to have a relationship, anyone, when they just start, it's like always butterflies, you know. You're like, I want to be with you everywhere. Just come and hack my privacy. I don't care. I want you, all of you, anywhere. Text me anytime. I'm actually happy that you're texting me. You know, the beginning of relationship always starts like this. Most of the time, at least for us.
Yeah.
It starts this way. And also a couple of people that we know, like when they talk about their relationships, also start this way. After a while, things get different. Like we're like, why are you coming to my work suddenly? You know, I don't like surprises, you know, stuff like this. So when do you think, couples supposed to talk about boundaries?
I'm not so sure, but I think it would depend on individuals. It would depend on how young you are in the relationship, but it also depends on us, right? The older we are, the more we know ourselves, the more we know our wants. So we mentioned that. But if a relationship starts at a young age, it seems like both sides, they might not know what they really want. So boundaries can grow as the person grows.
Yes,
Or
I
as the
totally
couple
agree.
grows.
I totally agree with that because for us, when we started to have our relationship, we were in early 20s, and I know people who are teenager when they start, there's no such thing as a boundaries. You will get to know more about it every time, and every time it will change as well because it's not like you will have one boundary for like
Yeah,
thousand of
the rest of
thousand
your
of the
life.
rest of your life, you know, thousand of years. Like we only live like how many years? So yeah, so I was like thinking,
Yeah, but it would be best to discuss it not in a fight, because
Yeah.
sometimes we wait for hurt feelings or something
Yeah.
comes up, then discussing boundary in the middle of hurt feelings
Yeah.
is awkward.
yeah, and it's maybe doesn't make sense
Yeah.
or is through your ego that you're talking about it.
Yeah, and it won't be received well because
Yeah.
definitely the other person is might also be going through an emotional roller coaster.
True. Can you give me an example of what you're talking about when you say roller coaster, if the other person is going through a roller coaster? It sounds like you have an experience of that.
No. I would retract my sentence right now.
Like nowadays, one thing that people talk about is, of course, people are more on their social media like Instagram, Facebook, and other platform. And one of the issues of couples are, why are you liking this girl or this guy in social media? Can couple talk about it? Is that also part of a boundary that they need to talk, or is something probably selfish? So what is your thought about it?
I feel it depends again on the couple themselves. Right? So because
Like maybe like us. Let's talk about us.
I
Since
wouldn't
it's-
like any photo.
Oh, you wouldn't like any photo. Like if there is a girl who is pretty in your Instagram, you don't like it. It comes in your homepage. Is that what you're saying?
I like only people that I know.
Oh,
Or
really?
very famous people like Kim Kardashian. That is allowed to like.
Okay, allowed. So this is like the boundary we're talking about. Like for
But
me,
it was unspoken.
yeah, actually right now we're talking about it. We are also growing together with this podcast, Glammers. So
But the thing is, because social media curates your homepage according
Yeah.
to what you see, right? Or what catches your attention. So if you look at my Instagram account, which I really use a lot, if you go to
Yeah.
my home, you only see Pomeranians and maybe some dental work.
How about pretty friends? Do we have pretty friends? A
All
lot.
of our friends are pretty. I
Yes.
don't think
Actually,
you
they
have-
are stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in our relationships, I think in our relationship we're that open that you don't mind me liking friends, right? Do you?
No, actually, I didn't even know you mind me like liking even people who are not my friend, because I personally am someone who like beauty and I admire beauty, and if I see whether it's a guy, and I'm a lesbian, I'm not
I didn't
even
say that I mind it.
yeah.
I don't mind.
So you don't mind? Yeah, that's why we didn't.
don't mind.
That's why we never discuss about it, because
But I
that's
thought
my
you'd mind.
feeling.
That's why.
Oh really?
That's why I don't like.
I no, that
For
is
all
why.
the pretty girls on social media, I'm sorry,
So-
you won't get a like from me if you're not a friend.
But the thing is, I really don't mind. I don't also mind, because it's gonna be unfair if
Yeah.
I am liking others and I'm not allowing you, or I feel bad or I feel jealous if you're gonna like other girls. So for me, if you're liking somebody, and even me myself, like there are people that I might like, oh, good looking, oh, nice, oh, cute. I'm like, I like, but even sometimes I give a comment, oh, you're good looking, but I think the boundary there will be if you're gonna DM the person like flirtation or something. I think that is something that people really need to talk about.
Well, I'm not on social media that much.
Yeah, I'm mostly on
Yeah,
social media.
and I usually watch pets.
Yeah. And one thing I actually don't like is, like, for example, there are some such couple, like I heard this several times, like one will say that I don't like you having photo with bikini, right? And then later that the guy or the girl itself themselves, they will keep on liking other people with bikini or wearing sexy. But for their own girl, they're telling don't wear bikini and don't post bikini photos on social media, but themselves, they are liking others. So what is your thought about that? I mean, is it fair, like when you're telling your girlfriend not to wear bikini, but then you're liking other people with bikini? Like, I feel that is also something that they need to talk about. If you're telling your girlfriend not to wear such thing, don't also like other girls who are wearing that.
Well, that's different types of boundaries, because it's one telling the other what to wear, and then the other telling the one that's receiving what to wear, telling the person what not to do. So that's
Yeah.
something else that needs to be discussed. I think the discussion of that boundary is, do you or do I allow you to tell me what to wear?
Yeah.
And if I do allow you,
Yeah.
or if I don't allow you, how it will affect.
The relationship.
Yeah.
So is our relationship, when we started, I wear like whatever, like now, I wear whatever I want. Wait, I need to be more conservative right now. So I wear whatever I want. And then there was a midway of our relationship, maybe after 3 years when we were together, you didn't like me to wear such things. Like you're telling me, don't wear that, don't wear this. Then later on, after 5 years later, you become more comfortable, even me wearing, crops or...
It wasn't that I didn't like it. It was like, do you want to wear something else?
Like, yeah, you never tell me, you never tell me do not do it. But
So it was more
the
of
way
a
you look at
suggestion.
me, or the way you feel, the way I can feel it. Like you didn't like me wearing such thing. You were not comfortable about it. I don't know. I just feel that maybe now you are more secure.
But even now, I still give you suggestions. Like a while ago, I gave you suggestion to change your top, but
But I changed my pants a while ago. I was
that
wearing
wasn't my
shorts.
suggestion.
I was wearing shorts. Now I'm into pants. I think suggestion is okay. I think that is what I like about our relationship is we talk about certain things. Anything that it bothers us, we talk about it. Even like as simple as type of clothes we want to wear,
Yeah.
or even
yeah, like you sometimes tell me what I
Privacy.
wear is ugly, right? You don't like
Yeah.
me wearing my red shirt.
Yeah, I hate your red shirt. Like, I try to throw it out, but I know you're so emotionally attached to it. So one time I like hide it. So I will see your reaction. I'm like, oh my God, it's good I didn't throw it out because because you really love that shirt. But
I love all my shirts.
yes, and look good on you. And another
Do you
thing,
like what I'm wearing now?
yes,
Okay.
that's why I wear black. I don't know.
All right, another thing.
Another thing is about privacy, like phone. Are you in some relationship they don't want to know each other password, or is it okay to check your partner cell phone? You know, what do you think about that?
Well, personally for me, it causes so much chaos if you need to keep checking your partner's phone.
Yeah.
That is a red flag for
Yeah.
for
Both.
you
I think for-
and for your partner.
Like,
So-
what is the reason?
yeah, what's the
first
reason
thing
that you
is
need to check?
check. Yeah.
And of course your partner is like, well, why? Yeah. So
I get
don't know.
annoyed
Yeah.
if ever I will see you checking on my phone, and I think that is like the first thing. I feel that you don't trust me, and you're still insecure about our relationship, and or maybe you don't love me even. So that are the things that comes to my mind. If one day I will see you checking my phone, but at the same time, if I have that feeling and go through your phone, that is what it's said about me as well, that I'm insecure and I might have problem about in our relationship. So
Yeah,
I
definitely.
totally agree with you. That is a red flag, that if you really want to check,
Need to
check.
yeah.
And even if your partner make a password that your other person doesn't know about
Yeah,
it,
like-
I think that's also a red
Yes,
flag. And
it's
why do you
also-
need
it's
to have
also
a
red flag if you're always hiding your phone, like
yeah, or you have like 2 or 3 phones, like another phone, like when you
Yes.
go out,
Or
one
you
phone when with
insist-
your wife and
Yes.
your
or you insist on having a password that your partner doesn't know. Like sometimes we're expecting calls or texts. My phone rings or a text
Yeah.
comes in and I'm doing something, but because I need to
Yes.
know right away, so I
Yeah.
ask you to read my phone. So it's really weird
Yeah.
to keep something so like a safe, right?
Yes.
But then on the other hand, the person who, if you know the password or can open someone's phone, it would be weird if you go to try to look
But you
around the
think
phone.
how many months you have to be together for the person to be okay that okay, this is my password and you can read my messages? I think there is a certain trust and need to happen for few, I don't know, is it few months? For us, how many months happened that it was okay for you to check my phone? I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't remember as well, but I think it depends on how comfortable you guys feel with each other. Like start up the relationship.
Yeah.
It's like some stuff are private, like going
Yeah.
to CR. The doors always closed, but now we don't close doors when we're in. I mean, so
It depends
stuff
on
like
what
that.
type of business you're
Yes,
going to do
if
inside
it's-
of the CR.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also privacy. What you're saying is boundaries in privacy. Some couples are not comfortable when when they go to bathroom and the other partner and come and watch them. So I think it's really something that you need to talk. Some couple they want to have their private time. They want to have their own hobbies. They want to still be separate. Like for me, I really love you, of course, but it doesn't mean that I'm attached with you. Everything you're doing, everywhere you're going, I want to be so clingy and be with you. But there is also a time that I want to be like away, like like be myself, get to know myself, and learn, experience individually. That's why it's so important that couples they talk about it, because like for example, I want to have my privacy, I want to be alone, but we never talk about it. Then you might feel this something is wrong about our relationship.
It's important not to bring your own thought process into someone else's action, because it might be different. Like for me, having alone time could have a different meaning than
Yeah.
somebody else having alone time.
What is your alone? What is
So-
the meaning of your
so,
alone time?
Like for example, are you asking the question? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
alone.
Like when I say I want to have alone time, what does that mean for
For
you?
me, it's
Yeah.
like you want to have alone time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You do not put meaning into it. Like, do not say, why does she want to have alone time?
Why
Doesn't
she
she love?
wanna?
Maybe she
Yeah.
doesn't love me because
Why
that's
she's
why she
going
wanna
hanging
have.
out or he's
Yes.
hanging out with the
Yeah.
friends?
So that's my motto. Do not put
Meaning.
meaning or
Yeah,
your
I
own
think.
feelings into someone
Yeah.
else's action.
I
It's
think
not only in relationship, in every aspect.
yeah, in every aspect, whatever your partner is doing, sometimes it doesn't have the same meaning for you or any other
Yes.
person. That's so right.
Yeah. So you can discuss certain type of behaviors, let's say some people don't like it when their partner is on the phone when they're having
Yeah.
a date or
Yes.
eating food. So you can say like when we're talking
Yeah.
and you're on your phone, to me feels like you're
Yeah.
ignoring me. Are you?
Yes.
And then talk about it and how
Yeah.
you can meet.
Yeah, so it's
each other's
communication. What you're
expectation.
saying, communication is the key.
Yes, yes.
When you feel uncomfortable, you need to talk about it to your partner.
Yes, communication while respecting each other's boundaries. Because
Boundaries.
sometimes we communicate without,
But we don't
but we
listen.
don't listen. Yes, exactly.
Exactly. And another thing is, let me ask you this.
Ask me.
Are you okay if I gonna hang out with like different like a new friends like you might not know, or you want to know every friends of mine? Like if I'm hanging out, oh, you know what, I want to hang out with this new friend, like they're all, I don't know, lesbians or butch or like, whatever label, but LGBT community. Like I'm gonna hang out with them, and those friends, like they are, they love,
They're new, like
yeah, they're
I know.
new, and they're like me, extrovert, because you're more introvert. You like to lay back, Netflix and
laid-back
chill.
person.
I'm more of like getting out. I wanna go like to resto, or if I don't like clubbing now. Maybe when I was teenage or in my early 20s, I love clubbing, but now like I like even going out. I like it, like just in resto or resto bar, having some background music or something. So do you mind like me going out with some new friends that you have no idea who these people are, or I'm in a resto bar or something, and then there are some people approach me and I like them, and I become their friends, or they become my friends right away, but they don't feel connected to you, but they are more connected to me, so they message me, talk to me more, and we spend time together. So do you mind? You're okay with that dynamic, or you want
Well,
to be
I
there?
think this it goes back more to, I don't know, core values or something like that. But I don't mind friends. It's friends. If it's friends dynamic, then no, because you have different personality and I have different
Yeah.
personality. We don't have to have the
Same.
same friends. Like I might
Exactly.
be lazy to go out, so why will I keep you home and watch Netflix when you want to do something else?
But you're so secure about it now. But have you ever felt anything before? Like you didn't want me to go out or be with someone, like that you don't know, or I mean, before or from the moment that we get together, it was okay for you.
Well, yeah, you're right, because we've been together for such a
14
long
years,
time.
yeah.
But I don't recall we had that in early stage of our relationship. We were always together. Did you go out? I didn't go out alone. Did you?
I don't know. I always wanted to go out with you. Like all the time. Like I even push her going out, because it's like when I go out, even especially if I go like a new restaurant, something that I want to experience, I want to experience it with you.
Yeah.
So even if I went out, suddenly I saw a restaurant, I saw a friend there, I would probably call you or message you, hey, come here. I met this person here also, let's hang out. And like even you were introvert and you hate to go out, I always wanted you to be there, because
I
when
don't hate to go out, but it's not.
yeah,
my
but
first
depend.
choice.
Yeah. I always wanted to be with you. I mean,
Yes.
even now,
Yeah, that's
like
what I recall from start of our relationship. It's like we were always together. And sometimes people, ask us, "Hey, you go
Don't
out
you
there,
get
don't you get
bored?
bored with each
Yeah.
other?
I mean, nothing boring happened in our relationship. There's always something is ongoing. Like
Something
the
surprising
yeah, like suddenly
this
someone
month."
someone just fall from the cliff. Oh, another drama to our relationship, stuff like that. So I actually feel for these 14 years that been together, there was no such thing as a boring in our relationship. Although we have same career, sometimes we also have same goals. We have our individual goals, but most of our goals are same.
Yes.
Our individual goals are more of our sometimes like things that we were passionate about when we were kids, and our mom and dad didn't allow us to do, like riding bike.
Well, I think we are far away from our topic. Let's go
Okay.
back to boundaries.
Yeah,
That's a good
boundaries,
topic
yeah.
for next time. Like how not to be bored in relationship.
Yeah. So if you guys want
Write
to,
it down, Faima. That's our next topic.
our next topic is how to not to be bored.
Yeah.
Because for me it's like so weird this question. So
Yeah,
we can
like-
talk about that
It's
because
like, well, how long are you guys together? Aren't
That
you
you-
bored yet? I'm like,
No.
what? Are you supposed to get bored in your relationship?
I mean, a lot of things is happening that we never get bored. Yeah. So going back to boundaries, let's
Okay.
just. Do you want to close this topic already?
This was a good first topic.
Yeah, I always make a good first topic.
Yes, yes.
Then the second one. So- yeah, we started like so serious. Like,
Yeah.
do you know?
You
Like,
know.
because it's so weird. But we usually talk like this. Like,
Yes,
like for
yes.
example, the latest today, because our monthsary, we went to the restaurant, we ordered, and we keep on talking about things, and that's why we came out with the podcast. We're like,
Yeah.
why not talking this like in a long was that in a wider range? Is that what they call?
I
Sorry.
don't know. Faima, can you correct us?
Can you call Chat GPT for that? But yeah, but this was a good topic. So in general, what we are talking about was boundaries, and is the best that couples they talk about and communicate with each other about what boundaries they want, and also anything that make you discomfortable or make you discomfortable when you are in a relationship. Like for example, you set a boundary in the first year of relationship. Don't think that this first boundary is supposed to be the
Supposed to
same
last
forever, or next year you're supposed to have same thing. So everything is like a renew of contract, you know, like because we are growing. So and sometimes the first boundaries that we have, it doesn't make sense. So it's really communication is the key, and be honest about your feelings. I think
Yeah.
that's if you feel something that is not well, don't act like, oh, it's cool. It's gonna be
yeah.
uncool if I say that, or let her or him say it first.
Yes.
So don't listen to your ego. That's what I say. So just whatever you feel, just talk about it to your partner, because I think the worst thing gonna happen is your partner wouldn't like it and doesn't want to change anything about it, and is not even open to new things in the relationship. And what you gonna do? You're just gonna break up and done, right? And
I
not
think,
try.
setting boundaries and respecting boundaries is a crucial part for growth in relationship. So if that doesn't happen, definitely there is no growth. It's for growth of individuals and
Yes.
also the relationship.
Yeah. So before we end this topic, what is the new boundaries that we have this year in our 14-year relationship?
New boundaries. New boundaries. I don't know. Do we
Yeah, me too. That's why I asked you. Okay, so this is it, Glammers. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have if you have any topic that you want us to talk about, don't be shy. You just comment below and we will be talking about it.
Yeah, if you guys want to add anything, or if you have questions, drop
Yes.
a comment below and we'll see if we can
Or
answer, or
if you have
that could
anything.
be title of
Yes.
our next podcast.
Or if you
We
think,
would love to hear what
thank
you
you
feel.
so much for not cutting my
Okay.
sentence.
All right, go ahead.
If you feel what, it's okay, you finish, my love.
We would love to hear what you guys think about this as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
So definitely leave us your suggestions,
Yeah.
comments.
That's what I was gonna tell that.
Okay, say
Yeah,
it.
you say it. Yeah, you're like,
High five.
I can hear you. Okay, paalam.
Bye, guys.
Are you ready, Far?
Yes, I'm ready.
Loki, there? Seriously? I thought I'm your favorite mom. Guys, Gucci, Tor, excuse me, Tor. Hello, do you want yum? Oh, now you can really hear. You're just ignoring me. Why nobody's coming to your favorite mom? She's already okay. You wanna play?
Truman, no bribing. Okay, let's start the clock.